Hey, what's up, faggots? So, as I told you, I was going to continue going through that same list of topics that I left off at last time, because I feel like an asshole when I get through, like, I don't know, 15, 20 of them, but there's another 100 more, and I need to pour through them. But, yeah, link to my most recent videos in the description, and so check that out if you haven't seen it, but let's get into it. Callum Ellis, what is your opinion on airbeds? 2 thumbs up, says the Chicago Tribune, and 5 stars, says the New York Times. Lope is here. Do you like math? No, I really don't care for math very much. The only kind of math that I don't mind is statistics, because stats, I don't know, they're interesting to apply to different things, but really they're so easy to manipulate that you can make almost any scenario seem plausible if you just, you know, sugarcoat your findings and cherry pick and try and find a subject matter that's really easy to pull the wool over people's eyes with. And so I think statistics is the easiest kind of math for me. I was never even that good at like advanced algebra or anything. It's just it's just boring. It's just boring for me, you know? The only bad thing about stats is you have to know so many goddamn equations that it's very taxing sometimes. Lord of the Lemon asks, anal? Well, that's not a question, sir. Ask a question. Anal with question mark? No, that's not a full sentence. It's got to be a full sentence. New rule. But yeah, sometimes I'm anal about things. I'm anal about getting to class on time. I always get to class on time. If I go, if I skip entirely, but I never show up late. Very anal about that, so yes. Perk system. When is the dual com, I guess, coming from you and your girlfriend? I don't know. She's doing the lingerie cooking video, but she doesn't want to say anything. She just wants to do it, and then she'll fast forward through some parts, and then she'll have like the ingredients and the steps listed on the screen for the, I think she's decided on red velvet cupcakes, which red velvet cupcakes have to be my second favorite kind of cupcake. My favorite kind is like the white icing, white cake. That's my favorite. I love those. I could eat those all day. I probably couldn't, I'd get diabetes, but regardless. Wilford Brimley would have my back, that fat fuck. He's probably dead. Alright. Fabian Cruz, 13. Does this rag smell like chloroform to you? You silly goose. Oh, this just popped up out of nowhere, but you guys have probably heard of this guy, or you definitely have. If you're watching my channel, you definitely know of bigger channels, because I'm, like, tucked away in a little tiny corner of the internet. PewDiePie, he has, like, almost 2 billion views on his channel, and I had never watched any of his videos. I watched 1 or 2 of them today, or I'm gonna admit, I didn't watch the whole things, because I don't get it. How is that guy so popular? He's not, he's trying really hard to be energetic and funny, and it's just not coming off. All his jokes are falling flat for me. It's just, I don't get it. Explain to me why he's so popular. Is it because he's a pandering douche? I'm not saying he is. I just don't know anything about the guy other than the couple videos I watched. I expected him to just be mind-blowingly good because of how huge his channel is, but it's just not that exceptional. And by not that exceptional, I mean completely mediocre, like par for the course. What is it? Is it that girls think he's cute? What? I have no idea, because it doesn't make any sense. So let me know if you're a fan of PewDiePie, then tell me why, because maybe I can emulate his style and feign a bunch of emotion when I don't have it and pretend to be super excited, like, whoa, this just happened in the game. And it's just, I don't know, I don't get it. Whatever. Nuga1, talk about the pharmaceutical industry. I am not knowledgeable enough, nor do I have the inclination to speak on such a topic at this juncture. Mike Nomello, what is the dumbest thing you did in college? I'd tell you, but I don't want this to be used in a court case later in my life, if that's any hint as to what it could be. Alright. Yeah, I robbed a bank. Robbed a bank when I was really drunk. You know, me and my friends had a big, you know, Selma and Louise style car chase before eventually just, you know, making our way across the border with millions and millions of dollars. It was a great time. iReal TV, the NBA Finals. Honestly, I don't know anything about the NBA. I was watching the final game, or, no, Game 6, not the final game, with my friend. Oh, no, I guess Game 6 was the final game. I don't see, that's how little I know. It was between the Heat and the Spurs? Was it the Spurs? I don't know. There's like 2 of the only teams I can name. I know the Bulls, but I grew up in St. Louis. It's not a big basketball town. And all my friends, or at least a few of my friends, were rooting for the Heat, and so being the contrarian that I am, I was obviously like, go Spurs, even though I don't give a shit. Yeah, so I don't really care. I'm more interested in the game tonight, which is between the Bruins and the Blackhawks. And if the Blackhawks win, they're taking home the Stanley Cup. But I'm hoping the Bruins win, because I'd like to see a Game 7 wherein the Bruins win, because all of my cocky asshole Chicago friends are talking it up like it's just the biggest game of all time, which it is a big game, but I really want the Bruins to win. I want to bring it home. Not because I like the Bruins, but because I don't like the Blackhawks. Ben Theme, are you getting the Xbox One or the PS Quattro? I'm getting the PS4 initially, I think, as long as I can, you know, see the controller before I buy it, because I really want to make sure the controller fits in my hand well and I can get used to it, because that's a huge thing for me. It has to be comfortable in my hands. That's why I only play Xbox games for the most part, because the Xbox controller is comfortable in my hands. PS3 controllers suck tits, and not in a pleasant kind of way, a very bad way. Like sucking on a fat man's tits, that kind of tits. Sabrina Keating, what kind of music do you listen to? I'm really not that picky with music. I don't like pop music for the most part. Some of it's really catchy, though. I'm not one of those assholes who just dislikes everything that's popular for the sake of trying to associate himself with an identity that's kind of cool for being so against everything that people like. Those kind of people are assholes and annoying. So I like some techno music, or is techno the genre? I don't even know. I like Pretty Lights. Look up Pretty Lights, and I don't know what genre that is. It's like really chill electronic. Yeah, electronic. That sounds right. So yeah, I'm pretty much cool with anything as long as it's not country. I can't stand country. I can't stand the subgenre of country that is Jesus, or the subgenre of country that is America. Both the America and Jesus halves of country are both distasteful to me. What inspires you to keep this awful show running? I mean, I don't know, man. You're the one watching, so I guess you inspire me, Mr. John Kamanak. Just get a better name. All right. John 42. Have you ever played Minecraft? Yes, I played about 2 years ago with Captain Sparkles and Sea Nanners, and who else was in there? All Sham No Wow, I think he was in there, and I played for a little bit. I downloaded like the free little trial, and I got bored instantly. I was so bored. I was looking actively forward to my next dentist appointment, and so I just quit and never played again. Very, very boring. If you like it, you know, go hog wild. I don't really care. I don't like it. Jacked up on Jesus. If there's no internet, what would you be doing right now? If there was no internet, I would probably be unplugging my router and plugging it back in and trying to mess with my modem and everything and trying to get this shit back up because I like the internet. It's very fun. Lord of Pancakes. Oh no, wait. Lord O Pancakes. Oh! How's your day going? It's going alright so far. Just got back from class. Was working on a paper. Probably going to go to the rec center and work out in a little bit. So yeah, it's a pretty decent day. Talk about celebrity babies. Emery Garand asks. I don't know anything about celebrity babies. I know there's that like Northwest kid that was born, but God, what a dick. Child Services should come and seize that kid just for that spiteful, stupid name. North isn't a name, you assholes. Not you assholes. Asshole Kanye West. God. I would love to just punch that guy right in his smug face. Why paperweights are worthless from True Structure. They're not worthless. What if a storm comes through? What if you're sitting and you like your window open, and yet your papers are sitting right there and they're going to get blown over? So they're not worthless. I take umbrage with that statement. But regardless, now I have to wrap this up because the gameplay is coming to an end, and I'm using your guys' gameplay still. Send me some if you want me to use it. I'll put your link in the description every time. I love you, and have a great night's sleep.